BYDFi is a crypto exchange on desktop and mobile where you can spot trade, futures trade, use leverage tokens, and copy the trades of top traders. If you sign up with the link in the description, you get a free $100 when you deposit $100. There's hundreds of crypto available on their spot exchange, as well as a free test account so you can practice futures trading without getting wrecked. BYDFi. Hello everybody, welcome back. So looking through the comments, it would appear that XRP is what everybody wants to look at. Second to that, algo, so I'll probably make a video on that maybe tomorrow. But if there are other things you want me to look at, just let me know. Majority rules. Right, so XRP, long story short, on its tether pair, we lost that 51.5 cent zone, which is like a big deal for XRP. We had all our moving averages there. If we were to have held above 52, we would have avoided, and we still can avoid the death cross on the exponentials on the daily here. But until then, we're in the bottom portion of the band, which means that the likelihood is if we do run up, 51.5 cents is going to be like a major resistance for us, really. Looking down here, we've got our MACD crossing down below a 0 point, so looking for further downside as far as it is saying today. I might as well say, obviously, if you watched my video this morning about Bitcoin, Bitcoin's hanging around this major area, this $27,000 zone, which is more apparent on a daily, obviously. Got a major moving average sitting around there, being the 200 exponential. We've already seen, since this morning's video, already seen a reaction. It's not a great reaction, but it's a reaction. Resistance on the 10, support on the 200. So, there's a battle of wills taking place over here. It doesn't look particularly convincing at the moment, but a daily closure at this exact level or higher would be okay for further upside. Anyway, back to the old XRP on tether. So unfortunately with XRP on the 4-hourly, there hasn't been yet any drives of bullish divergence on the way down on this 4-hourly. So that's a bit annoying, really. But there is actually bullish divergence on the RSI on the daily. Well, there has been, at least, leading to this run. Currently, we're heading back down again. So, again, momentum towards downside is more likely than upside. So, I'm not really looking to enter any positions until we've reclaimed this area. Really, this is where the futures trading begins for me. You could even, well, I wouldn't say you should do anything, but shorting at the 51.5 cents seems like a more reasonable scenario, provided Bitcoin is still, unconvincing, which is annoying, really, because you take ourselves over to traditional markets and they're having a great time. This is gold rallying from a 200 simple. S&P futures even up now before the American markets open, with a view to get rejection around here. So all other markets seemingly okay, and Dixie, still pulling back down here. So unfortunately for crypto, they're not really catching much of a break. But where do we buy it from, or what other things can we look at? Well, since the SEC's pump and obviously dump after that took place, which was a great scenario, by the way, hitting all resistances that we'd planned on this channel anyway. So you're between 60 and 90, just sailing right up to just above 90. So the technicals still, have something to go by. This is the Bitcoin pair, and we're heading into like a really significant box, right? So for spot trading, at least, anyway, not for derivatives. So if you're looking to buy XRP spot, there would be a great place between 17 and down here at 15.40, thereabouts. Historically, and I mean literally historically, this area has been pretty sweet. Definite sweet spot for big moves. Big move up here, obviously coming back down. Lots of big moves taking place from around here. A tiny, like shriveled piece of price action below it, accumulated around here. Again, basing around the bottom, straight up to the top, back down to the bottom. Big move up, big move up. So if there were to be a spot position to be taken outside of the tether pair, which obviously a lot of people look at that specifically, but the volume on XRP's Bitcoin pair is always huge. It's a very liquid trading pair. I'll be looking for opportunities to exist around this area for decent mid to long-term buys, waiting for the next big spike up on XRP. for its Bitcoin pair. And again, you know, we see it over and over and again. You know, it can go down lower than this, but generally back up to the top of the range is about 70% gain. So you're doing quite well on a Bitcoin pair there. So if you're looking to, you know, I suppose exchange some Bitcoin, I know it's precious, into anything, XRP gives you an area down here. And again, you know, it doesn't always happen, but you know, a good 50 to 70 to maybe even 100% gain. So doubling your, you know, max target would be to double your Bitcoin at this level. And at the moment, we're reaching down for it. We haven't quite got it. However, what we do see is some bullish divergence brewing on this chart. So there is reason to believe that a decent bounce on a daily is possible as you get down to that level on its Bitcoin pair. What it does on Tether pair is a different story, but on its Bitcoin pair, we're approaching like a major buy zone on XRP. And you know, this happens every time I do these sort of videos on XRP, because obviously, you know, people always want to know about XRP when it's running high and hard. Oh, where can I buy it? Is it too late to buy it? And the long story short is, when it starts to run, yeah, it's always too late to buy it. To be honest, you gotta have the confidence to buy it when it is low. It's not quite at that level, but it is approaching, and as we start to move into it, dollar cost averaging into it is not a bad idea, to be fair. Between 17 and 1540 sats, so not bad. But right this very moment in time doesn't look very convincing. The only thing that's going to pull it up would be for Bitcoin, and Bitcoin again, like I said, you know, sitting around a major support, and if Bitcoin can bounce on this support and I suppose at least just reclaim and close the daily above 27,200, then there is a chance that this does move up and actually rally, like all these best friends have done, like tech stocks, Nasdaq, S&P, gold, all of them. But Bitcoin has not actually done it. But if it does do it, it should be able to do it from here. I'm not saying that it will, but if it's going to go from anywhere, this would be the area to do it from, and it will bring the market with it. What XRP does, if it moves with the market, is unlikely to surpass the speed of Bitcoin's rise. And so what you might see is XRP USDT moving up, but not as fast as Bitcoin, which means that we lose sats, and then we'll be losing sats down to these levels. And this is where you might think about maybe shaving some Bitcoin off and putting it into XRP for like a medium term, you know, a couple of months, 2, 3, 4 month scenario, while we wait for XRP to actually continue with its previous and consistent cycle, which is one of giant accumulation, big pump, consolidation, giant accumulation, big pump, blah blah blah, like this basically. So I think this is what we're looking at on XRP at the moment. So big move up, big move up, big move up. It's not the first time it's done it. It's not the second. It's not the third. It's actually the fourth time it's done this in its entire history. Which, again, this is its 10-year anniversary now. So yeah. Long story short, Bitcoin has to hold for a small chance of XRP staying above 48 cents. Other than that, it will come down. But regardless of that, opportunities exist at these lower levels on its Satoshi pair. Right. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.